Welcome. This is Briony Rose Smith, live in the Forbidden Library, and today we've been arrested for crimes against gods. Mostly crimes against one particular god, really. We have, in fact, rather pissed off the bitch queen and her temple. So this is fine. Everything will be fine. I'm sure. But hello everyone! Hello Lucas, hello No Size Phantom, hello Maxua for later! How will Rose get out of this wacky situation, and will it involve copious amounts of arson? Also, Lucas, I appreciate you doing that member help at the start, because I'd forgotten to open the thing that makes that work. I have now opened the thing that makes that work, so that should work now. Yay! Finally! Yeah, finally I'm here. Did you miss me? Sorry, I'm too busy playing my dice. So yeah, we went to jail. Because of crimes. Crimes only possible because of you guys. Da 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 da! See, it works! And we're on the 2D model, so the other things work now. Yay! Sorry. Okay, what have we got? Let's recap the last session, because that's always a good way to get our brain in things. So last session, we were on our way to town to go sort out, we did some schematics for our modern plumbing, as is the way. Always glad to help commit crimes against gods. And our Slark the Kraken summoned himself, going like, hey, I'm having trouble sorting out the shit that's happening under the sea because your fucking patron didn't give me my height back. Also, I need to stop swearing so early in my streams. Apparently YouTube doesn't like that. We need to have like a swear jar for the first 15 minutes of the stream. So that I can be a good girl and the algorithm doesn't bonk me. Something involving fish and pole dancing, correct. So he used altar on Rose, gave her gills, and then dragged her to his home, where it seems someone else has developed modern plumbing and is now dumping all of their poop onto the Kraken eggs, which is a bit mean. And it's also it bonk member path. Why didn't that work? I didn't hear it. What? That should work. That should always work. Let me check. Why didn't I get bonked? I deserve to be bonked for that. There we go! It was just really, really late. Ow. Yeah. It just took a while. I don't know why. Or like that other one didn't count. Oh, it's because it has to be on its own. That's why it didn't work. It has to be on its own. It has to be an individual message. Or it doesn't work. Yeah, it's because it has to be an individual message. Anyway, yeah, I deserve that. No swear words before the 15-minute mark for my success. Anyway, Majin Buu followed me. Thank you, Majin Buu. I appreciate it. Please don't turn me into a cookie. Also, so we went down, and there was these two-headed sharks there, and we had a religion check, I think, to find out those sharks were connected to a demon lord. And we were like, well, clearly they like poop, so what if their demon lord wants poop? So if we sacrifice enough of them to make a hell portal at the end of the pipe and send all of the poop to hell, then problem solved! So, the wizard Kraken got to work cracking on that, while we tried to deal with the sharks. The sharks, predictably, kicked Rose's butt. You guys, res Rose at the detriment to some more height with shark resistance. Then I believe I got to eventually, like, that still wasn't enough because these sharks are pretty tough and Rose is still only level 2. So, you guys gave her immunity to sharks, but she's also irresistible to sharks. So, she was very good at getting them to look at her. But she had to do a roll for the first time to get their attention. And the roll it was a performance roll that went stupidly well. It was a 20. So a pole materialized out of nowhere. And we lured the sharks away with an alluring dance. And then we managed to distract them the whole time until the portal was up. And then we kind of murdered them. And then I got taken back to town. Rose got taken back to town. We went to the artificer. The artificer was like, yeah, we can get this sorted. We can think about this. And they were starting to make plans and how much it was going to cost and all that stuff. Then Crusader came in and was a bit sheepish about it because he's quite glad that we saved the town. But we're under arrest for going against Umberlee's will by freezing the tidal wave and taking one of her chosen as a familiar. Straight to jail. He said if we don't resist, he can try work something out. Because he knows, at least for the second one, and that's kind of Crusader's fault. Crusader spent 30 minutes fighting a pair of handcuffs small enough for Rose. He probably has a small enough pair. Because, I mean, like, gnomes and that exist. Halflings exist. I don't think she's quite smaller than them yet. She's probably not far off being the same size as normal sized. But she's still very much within reason. And Rose didn't resist because she's a bit baffled right now. And we discussed a little bit of what to do last stream. Where we could start a cult. You could get more people to worship you. If they're not worshipping Umberlee, then there's no problem, right? Because the problem is that I did the middle finger to Umberlee a lot. But I don't know what they're gonna do with me. What are they gonna do to me? They're gonna put me in the prison cell, for one. Crusader is probably gonna put me in the prison cell and be like, look, I am really sorry about this. We'll see what we can do. Since this is more of a religious jailing than a lawful jailing, so we'll see. He's probably in talks with the temple right now. But as he said before, it's a bit awkward. Like the balance of God versus temple in the town is very difficult because it is a nice little dock town. The presence of Umberlee and that side of the religion is very strong because there's a lot of sailors and they need to make sure Umberlee's happy or they're not going to be able to get across the ocean. So, let's set the scene, shall we? Rose sits in her cell. Most of her equipment has been taken away. And for that, I'm physically going to take it away too. What? So we can't keep our dagger, our arcane focus, our Dungeoneer's pack. We do keep our leather armor because he's not stripping us. I'm just going to put this on a separate notepad so that I can copy and paste it back in. We don't keep our leatherwork toolkit, not our iron pot, our shovel, our common clothes, our magical wind chimes. He does let us keep our gnome cheetah though. In case we need it to reach anything. Our orange potion, fly head ring, and spooky eye patch. We have lost all of this. He's kept this stuff to the side for us. So that's. Oh, and our spare dagger. Unless we manage to hide our spare dagger, do you think we could try hide the spare dagger? Let's give it a roll. Let's see if we've managed to hide our spare dagger on us. I think that'd be a nice little stealth roll. I don't know if I have enough stealth for this, but no, we definitely have not. Nope, we definitely lost that spare dagger. Goodbye, spare dagger. In fact, he takes it, and then, like, when it's put away with a load of other spare daggers, rather than with my stuff, so I never actually see it again. Goodbye, spare dagger, the crit fail killed you. So, literally all I have on me is my leather armor at the moment, which is my leather armor and my gnome cheetah. Oh look, we suddenly have so much space up there now. I still have spells, but can I do spells with my arcane focus? I don't know. But I do get a rest while I'm in the cell. We spent a night in there, shall we say. We spent a night in the cell, so I can at least heal up. Bet Crusader had to spend 30 minutes fighting a pair of... Oh, sorry, no, that's an old message. I'm just a silly. Anyway. So Rose sits in her cell. Most of her equipment has been taken away. She's managed to rest through the night, though... the bed is nowhere near as comfy as the one back home. So what happens? An NPC acts suddenly. Oh my god, is someone gonna try to break me out? Is Crusader gonna try to break me out? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Altered scene, normal. As the morning rolls around, Crusader comes in with breakfast. Is it Crusader? Or is it another inmate? Are they gonna act suddenly? And if they are gonna act suddenly, what are they gonna do? Get distracted by fiddling with dice. That's what they're gonna do. No, I'm gonna go with my first instinct. Fuck it, Crusader's letting us out. We've been in jail 2 seconds! Yay! Morning rolls around and Crusader comes with breakfast. He looks a little blue, and Rose asks him what's going on. He sighs and tells her that it's not looking good. The sailors are no longer able to leave the dock, and some are reporting troubled waters on the other side of the tidal wave. It's clear that Umberly is not happy with what you've done, and they are looking to sacrifice you to please her. Rose pales as he apologizes and slips the food through the bars. Enjoy your breakfast. He says with a strained smile. After he leaves, Rose looks through the breakfast and finds a key hidden under the bread. and her arcane focus hidden under the bowl. Good old bangers and mash. Can't knock some bangers and mash, bro. She hid the focus on her person as best she could. And hopefully better than the dagger she tried to conceal that she has now lost forever. And waits for a good moment to open the door and try sneak away. Okay. When is a good opportunity? Also, we can put I have my arcane focus back now, because he knows I need my magic. Arcane focus. So I could also just summon Slark right now. No, Slark's too big for this room. However, I do have Smith the Flying Corgi. We could get Smith the Flying Corgi to help me out. Let me just double check my spells. Spellbook, doko, do. Rose. Yeah, Find Familiar is a first level spell. I do not have many first level spell slots, so we're gonna need to hold that a minute. Because Charm Person's probably gonna be more useful right now. I said I don't care how small the room is. I cast Fireball! I do not have Fireball. But I do have Prestidigitation and Eldritch Blast. I need more cantrips. Okay, so pacing move. Take history. At a random event. Taking history. How we take a physical, mystical history. Are we taking history that we... Rose takes a moment to see if she remembers the guard patterns. She does, and I'm gonna make her roll... Perception, I'd say. It's kind of 11. She has a vague idea, but it wasn't great. She eats her food, not sure when she'll get to again, and takes the opportunity she's given. Unlocking the door, she attempts to sneak out. Is there more than one exit to this place? Odds yes, evens no. No. So there's only one door out of this sort of cell area, and I'm gonna need to roll some stealth to get out. So, +2 on here. 12, 13, 14 on stealth. Let me write that one down, so anyone who's around has to try beat that in order to be able to spot her. There we go. My stealth is now 14. 14's not terrible. It's not great. Metal Gear Solid music intensifies. Her patron... Nope. I don't want to write that on his character sheet. Her patron... Oh, we don't have any music, do we? You guys do. You guys have music. I don't have music. Let's turn that up. I'm gonna change that so I have music too. I want music. I don't want it doubled. It's doubled now, isn't it? I've started doing music, like, sound a slightly different way. Let me go. So, things work slightly differently than they should. Music, 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 music. Where's the music? There's the music. This one. Okay. I'm glad you mentioned music. Her patron starts playing dramatic music for her, but it seems only she can hear it. Luckily, this is fine. Triggered. She's at the end. Okay, before we trigger what this is, take add history. We need to go. Did Rose predict the guard swap correctly? Did she? Yes! Oh shit! Luckily, when she opens the door back into the guard house from the cells, she seems to have gotten the guard patterns right. And she sees one man walking away. Quickly, she darts away before the next guard can take his place. Okay, so she predicted the guards because she's like been there in the cell for like an evening. Oh wait, I wouldn't have any of my money either, because they would have taken my money. There we go, keep that one thing. Currently nothing. 0. She sneaks into the next room, having to dart out the way as another guard comes down the hall. Mine like a steel trap. Gotta find some way to navigate back to our items. We do. We don't really have a particular way to do that. And hello, Neo-Red/Batman, welcome. Okay, so what we can do now is I can do a dungeon room. And that could be basically like, if there's hostile enemies, that means there's guards in the room. If there's like good rewards, that means my items might be in there, kind of thing. We've got to get our shit back. At the very least, our money. or steal better things. One or the other. Okay, what's in the room? So it's a living area or meeting place. There is nothing to encounter. There is an interesting item or clue, maybe a clue as to where my stuff is, and another additional exit. Rose seems to have found her way into a staff room. There is a small kitchen and a sitting area. There is another door. 2. Rose looks on the coffee table and finds an inventory sheet that seems to have her stuff listed on. It has the locker numbers of what is presumably its storage container. I'll give you a big enough cardboard box for no cost. The only risk being that the guards aren't as stupid as in Metal Gear. Tempting. They might be as stupid as in Metal Gear. I mean, if it's free, I'll take it. I'll take a cardboard box. Rose pockets the note. And at the same time, a box appears out of nowhere. Big enough for her to duck in. Her patron says something about Metal Gears. She has no idea what they are talking about. But it looks like a good portable hiding spot. She takes it. She's happy to find it. It's fine. She's happy with that. Which door are we going through? Should we go through the unknown door? So if this is a staff area, I don't know if the staff area would lead to things. I'm gonna draw a little map for myself while we're at it. Let's get a clean sheet of paper so I can draw. So we've got into the unknown, into the unknown. So we've got the cells, and we've left the cells. I think we went this way, and then we've gone this way, and we've got the staff room. Maybe there's another door here, and then there's like, there we go, and then we've got like the hallway here. This is currently where we are. This is the very detailed map we have. Okay, so yeah, we'll move on to the unknown door then. Not usually for helping, but this is funny. Dungeon room. With the box held above her head, Rose peeks through the next door. She sees 3 guards chatting amongst themselves. It looks to be a wall of lockers, probably to keep personal effects. She closes the door as quietly as she can to a single batarang for no cost. I'll take a batarang. I will happily take a batarang. Cardboard box batarang. Simple weapon in case of emergency. Exactly. We have our arcane focus. We don't have a stabbing implement. The batarang would do nicely. To not alert them. Does she close it successfully? Does the door close with no sound? Yes. Luckily, she manages to close the door. That's fair. I appreciate the commitment to a bit. Close the door without alerting them. She even gets another gift from her patron. A strange bat-shaped knife. Knife? Question mark, question mark? She has no idea what a batarang is. Batman doesn't exist here. Maybe that could be our secondary goal. Create Batman. So this is like a locker room. But not an evidence room. It was clearly like staff effects and stuff, which makes sense that it was next to the staff room. With a last look around the staff room, Rose sneaks out back into the hall to try the next room. The next room is down the hall to the right. So it'll be just over here. Well, yeah, because I mean, it's not a jail. This is like the guardhouse. When I didn't go all the way to jail, but yeah. So they've got a locker room for when they're done guarding, and I suppose they probably keep some of their armor and stuff in there. This is very police station rather than prison. I'll give a bat the animal to scare. No. She's getting so many gifts today. As she approaches the door, a bat, a real bat, appears out of nowhere. Fucking roll. Would that be a wisdom saving throw to see if she can, you know, not scream at the sudden attack of a bat? You can give her everything you want. She'll sure. She doesn't know how to use a gun, but sure. Change it to a Nerf gun. A Nerf gun with one bullet. Anyway, let's do the concentration saving throw. 10, 11, 12, 13. She's probably screaming. I'd say that's at least like a 15 DC on that. So, yeah, she's screaming. She's screaming. She lets out a small scream at the sudden... Let me process what you guys have done so far. So we've got a Nerf gun with one bullet and a magic dice. Do you know what the magic dice does, Neo Red? Or should I have a random roll table ready for what this magic dice might do? Also, is that a bat-themed magic dice? Because it must all be bat-themed, yes? It's a bat weapon, yes. An extra roll on anything? Oh my god, you're being so nice. Yes, yes, it is. Bat-themed magic dice. Yes, yes, yes. Obviously. Obviously. She lets out a small scream at the sudden animal and realizing that will draw attention. She hunkers down next to the door in the cardboard box and stays as quiet as possible. Stealth roll. Another stealth roll. 16, 17, 18. That's a pretty damn good stealth roll. So, a bunch of guards are coming up. How many guards are coming up because they heard a girly scream? 5 guards are coming up, apparently. All those 5 guards get to roll intellect to see if they can be like, hey, this isn't one of our boxes. What are we doing? I will take into account the other stuff you're giving me, but I need to, you know, do it as pace comes along. Let me just get some roll tables for these guys. Oh, God. Town guard. Generate stat block. They might not. I'm just generating them some. So they have 0 intelligence. So as long as. So we need to roll 5 times. 1. One of them doesn't notice. That was a 6. 2. Ooh, 17 still not enough. 2 of them don't notice. 3 of them don't notice. 4 of them don't notice. And all 5 don't notice. We're fine. We gave them a fair shot. They don't notice the weird box by the door. Hello, user 69. Nice. Welcome. So, the guards are luckily distracted by the strange bat and run off trying to catch it. What to give the box a glance, but don't linger long enough to investigate further. Right now we're trying to escape from jail. Okay, what were the other things you said you were giving me? Rose breathes a sigh of relief. And suddenly 2 things appear. A strange plastic gun with a singular foam bullet. And a black bat-themed die. She is very confused at the seeming kindness of her patron today. But she pockets the 2 items and carries on. You know, because we're not going to question free shit. So, that is, we now have the Nerf gun with 1 bullet and magic dice. Magic, sorry, very important. Magic Bat-themed dice. Very important. Okay, so we're moving on to a new room. Hello, Magic Bob! I'm vibrant. Wonderful. That's a nice description of someone, to be honest. Vibrant. Okay, dungeon. Room. So a location for a specialized purpose. There is no encounters, there is no objects, and 2 additional exits. So maybe this is like a training room or something. There's like a big sort of room in here, and then there's like basically the changing rooms here. Maybe changing rooms, maybe something else, depending on the role. But training room. This is be where they practice being guards and standing around and, well, I'd say being guard and standing around and being useless, but Crusader exists, so sounds like a hallway to me. Basically, yeah. There's nothing in it. It does say location for a specialized purpose. I don't know why I would need a Nerf gun. But you guys, chat, are my patron, and you guys can bend reality a little bit. And Neo tried to give me a gun with 1 bullet. Lucas said it is now a Nerf gun, so now I have a Nerf gun. I don't know. I just do have it. Not that anyone knows what a Nerf gun is in this universe, so, I mean, we could probably do some bullshit. We could do some performance rolls, some intimidation, persuasion. We can make it good. I can give a guard the Batman. Please don't give the guard a Batman. There is no guards right now for you to give a Batman utility belt. We're okay. The room is a large space, likely used for guard training. There is a rack of weapons to the side, but they are likely... Rose goes over, hoping to find something useful, but Nerf guns don't exist in this universe. This shiny, strange plastic material is very confusing to them. We could do some bullshit. Bullshit is good. That's what high charisma scores are for. We already have familiars. We don't need another familiar. Definitely don't need another familiar. All the weapons are blunted. We might not need to go to that far, to be fair. I have my arcane focus and my gnome cheetah and a batarang. The Nerf is a thingy. I already have Smith the Flying Corgi and Slark the Kraken. Jeff's also, I do have no, I can't have a shark as a pet because of last stream. I am irresistible to sharks. He will want to eat me. I'm immune to damage from him, but he will want to eat me. That is a side effect that we have. We cannot have a shark around us anymore. Rose goes over, hoping to find something useful, but all the weapons are blunted. For training. There are 2 other exits. One may be storage, and the other a changing room. Maybe. Okay, passing the shark. Eats everything anyway. We can't be doing the shark. Okay, we'll go into one of these rooms. Maybe it's not what we expect. It's a living area meeting place, so yes, it's a changing room. There are hostile enemies in the changing room, but there is a rare or special item, and it's a dead end. So, be in here like this. So, changing room. Rose sneaks into the changing room. What the fuck is in a changing room that is like rare or a special item? Let me get the roll tables up because I'm not sure. What in the fuck is gonna be in a card changing room? Ooh, I think I'm gonna roll from an item table that's called Artifacts Locked Away to Protect the Public. I feel like this is a good time to use that. So let me see what she finds in there. This is a D70, so I don't have enough first to... So we'll roll it in Discord. Roll D70. It's a 50. Ba, 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 ba. We got. Oh, I see why this would be in here. Okay, okay. I feel like this is very similar to what we got in my other D&D game when I rolled this. It says hostile enemies, so there's still guards getting changed. Yes, yes there are. Changing room. There are 3 guards getting changed, and 1 is passing a coin to another. Rose overhears them giggling about stealing it from the locked away for public safety section to work out. Oh, thank you for the head pads. Yay, head pads. Infinity Gauntlet without the stones. I'll give you the gold gauntlet, too heavy for the small woman to carry. She wonders about that, but also sees that this room is a dead end and moves to leave until there is a thunk. A shiny gold gauntlet appears out of nowhere. Rose stares at it. It looks like it has inserts for 5 gems, but it is clearly too heavy for her to move. And oh, one of them I didn't fucking notice. Thank you for the head pat. Yay. 2. Oh. One of the guards looked their way. Oh, many head pats. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so head patted. Pat, 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 pat. So many head pats. Electro Bob, pay for all the head pats and cool skeleton. Everyone, I am loved. I am head patted. This patron, unfortunately, has got to go to the dentist, but I'll leave you the one thing. Oh, bye, normal size phantom. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. One of the guards looked her way. Did she get... Oh, wow. She might have... No. I'm going to re-roll that. I can't remember if it actually landed on the 19 or the 1. That was definitely a 16. I'm gonna do a This is for deck save. Basically, can she get the in her cardboard faster than he can look over? 16, 17, 18. 18 is pretty good. No. She shrinks into her cardboard box, but hears the guard yell, "What are you doing here?" Rose says nothing. Only one of them noticed her. If she can convince the others that she is but a cardboard box, then she can just... Then the other guards will gaslight the other into thinking he imagined things. The other two guards look over, and the one that spotted her explains. The two give mischievous grins and walk over. Oh no, they say, with the worst acting ever. There was totally no one there. Rose is confused. Then she feels the box sinks a little around her. Then she hears the guards whisper to each other. That's funny. Let's leave that here, there. And get the captain. They leave. Rose tries to raise the box again. But she has to roll strength to do so. Thought she was a fucking 90. Jesus! Bigger gauntlet. I mean, her body size. The current goal is pretty much her whole body at this point. I can give her the Declaration of Independence. I mean, that would do nothing for me right now. Hi, maiden. Welcome. Currently, you can see me, Mr. Guard, but once I am into that box, I am in a state of existence. So a state of existing and not existing at the same time. Schrodinger's prisoner box. The box is suddenly so much heavier than it was before. Rose isn't sure. Maybe they put the gauntlet on top of the box. She pushes and pushes, but it won't. But she can't lift it up. The best she can do is drag it along the floor. Okay, so she's trapped under a cardboard box now. Good lord. I don't even know what to do. Oh, I know what we can do. We can use some magic to get out of this situation. I will have to use my I think I have 2 spell slots now rather than 1. But if I use Unseen Servant, I can command it to take whatever is on top of my box off of my box. And then I can get out of my box. Bastards. It's okay, man. I'm glad you managed to find a new name for it. Rose can see, or can't see, out of her box. So this is getting nowhere. Do I need to roll anything for my Unseen Servant? Let me just double check the rules of it. Unseen Servant. This spell creates an invisible, mindless, shapeless force that performs simple tasks at your command until the spell ends. The servant springs into existence in an unoccupied space on the ground within range. Oh, good. I just had a horrible moment. If this was within range, within range that I could see, that I wouldn't be able to summon him, and that would be terrible. It has AC of 10, 1 hit point, and a strength of 2. Oh, it might not be able to lift it. Uh-oh. If it drops to 0 hit points, the spell ends. Once on each of your turns, as a bonus action, you can mentally command the servant to move up to 15 feet and interact with an object. I mean, it might be able to, like, shove it off. It has less strength than I do, and if I couldn't lift that gauntlet, neither could it. My entire team is too weak. Fuck it, summoning Slark. When in doubt. I'm trapped in a box and I don't like it. Summoning Slark. Summoning Slark. So, in her, use the batarang to lose the box. I know, but I like the box. You can help, you can watch. I mean, the batarang's a better idea than summoning a kraken in the middle of the guardhouse. I forgot that it's just a cardboard box. She was in the middle of calling for her kraken for help when her patron pointed out she has a sharp object and is trapped in a box. She uses the bat-shaped knife to cut her way out of the box and sees what happened on top. The coin is on there, along with the gauntlet. None are worth the trouble. So she makes her way to escape. Do I need to play the trailer for you? Let me play the trailer for you. Once upon a time, Miss Rose Smith wanted to become a knight. She trained, and when the time was right, she took up her arms and challenged the goblin cave. She ventured forth into the darkness, only to fail her perception check, fall into the first pitfall trap, and die. That's where her story should have ended. However, she awoke on the cave floor, and in the corner of her vision was text. Text from another universe. Text from multiple creatures, commenting on her every move, laughing at her failure and confusion. Eventually, one or two began to explain the situation to her. They had brought her back from the dead. Her first death was just so funny that they wanted to see more. They would bring her back, give her power, and in exchange, she would entertain them. Rose was reluctant to make the deal with these otherworldly beings, but according to them, it had already begun. She already owed them for her second life. So she was trapped in their contract. She asked what to call them. The text showed names, but there were many, and they gave her one collective name: Chat. So that is the premise of this D&D campaign, for the record. There we go. We have the trailer. I always have the trailer on hand, ready to go. Make our way to escape. So we're gonna go into another room. Don't know if we're gonna check out this room or if we're gonna go straight into the hall. I think the guards are gonna be coming down here somewhere, coming in here to go in here. So it might be good for Rose to pop into here because she knows they're gonna go get the captain. So let's see what's in that room before we go. You guys are many. So dungeon room. Oh god, there's more people in here. It's also specialized for a purpose. And another dead end, but there's something valuable in there. That's the changing room. Would this be a storage room? Let's draw it on. So let's. Looks like there's people's storage. Who could have known that the guard building has guards? Shit. It's not quite a weaponry room because this is just the training room. They wouldn't keep. They'd have a separate armory. This is probably just the storage room for equipment, such as like training dummies and whatnot. She sneaks into the second room next to the guard room and finds a storage room full of training dummies and tattered armor. There seems to be a couple of guards shining equipment in here. Rose tries to hide herself among... Oh, we've lost our cardboard box, yeah. So we need to take that off. No cardboard box for us. Boo. Sorry. Trying to hide herself among the dummies. Does she do well at that? Let's give it a roll. 8, 9, 10. Not brilliantly. Do the 2 guards spot her? 1 doesn't. No, that's a 17, not a 7. Fuck! 1 definitely spots her. Second roll? We could do a second roll. The other doesn't. So 1 out of 2 guards spots her. Threaten them with the Nerf gun. Say it's a magic cannon that is used to kill dragons or something. I mean, maybe. Yeah, you mean the bat die? Yeah, I suppose we could bat die it. We could use up the bat die for this. 14, 15, 16. That's a bit better. It's still not quite enough to beat that perception that the other guy had, unfortunately. But that's my bat die gone. Is that a new subscriber? I don't know, because my thing is wrong. But thank you for subscribing, if that is a subscriber. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yay. Yeah. Bat die, bat die, bat die, bat. Why did I open this? Bat die, bat die, bat die. Okay. When you use the bat die, it screams, "I am Batman." I see. Rose tries to use the bat die to help her, but it trade offer. The 1 bullet is gone, but the Nerf can shoot out red, harmless aiming laser. That would probably be easier to bullshit with. I'm gonna take that. Nerf gun with harmless aiming laser. It yells, "I am Batman," and both guards in the room zero in on her. She panics and pulls the Nerf gun on them. Don't move. She swaps the laser between their chests. This is a magical item. You see how shiny it is? How its laser is so pinpoint. You don't want to know what happens when I pull this trigger. Luckily, just before the patrons had offered a trade, the bullet for a more intimidating but harmless laser aim. If we're quiet and let the guards go past into the other room, I'll leave and No one has to get hurt. Does her bullshit work? No, Luke's is right. It should be noted. It should be at least addressed in the notes that I'm taking, just so that when we go back to it and want to know what happened, we know what happened. For catch-up purposes. Okay. Let's see. Fuck. Oh, I know why this isn't doing great. Oh, I forgot. Da da da. We could see a little bit better. Oh no. I had to, like I said, I've had to rearrange my desk recently. Well, my room. It's because I'm usually over here. Let's move back over there. There we go. Yeah, we should be able to see things a little better now. Light. But yeah, that fails miserably. Yeah, I think that's the problem. She should have been like, watch it, it's tunneling into your insides as we speak. Is probably what we should have said. One guard looks wary, but the other doesn't even flinch. My son has a toy like that. Come quietly. He tells her. Yeah, I don't... Does the water bottle turn into a bow tie when you try to drink from it? I don't know why you would want to give me that, and it'd just be distracting right now. Gotta keep on topic, I think, a little bit, that's all. One god looks wary. But the other doesn't even flinch. Cool. Rose says, lowering the gun, then throwing it at them! And running. Yeet! Dexterity. 13. Rose is already confused about what is happening. Honestly, the random shit you've been throwing at her has already confused the heck out of her. She's just doing her best, bro. So 13, 14, 15. Is that enough to hit one of them? Yes, it is! The Nerf gun hits one of the two guards. Rose hears an oof as she turns and runs. It pierces their skull. No, it does not. Toy gun versus one of two men. While there's so many other guards that will notice the commotion. This is what we like to call a cock-up cascade. That's the problem with stealth. As soon as it goes wrong once, you can't really get it back. It's kind of gone and done. Oh yeah, and she has her arcane focus, so she can fight. Just rather not. Rather not. Screw finding her stuff. She runs as fast as she can to the exit. Right, we need to roll more dex to see if she can actually get out. She ain't taking anyone. Oh my fucking god. Really? Really, dice? Why? No. Stopped immediately. Combat starts. I know! Except, similarly to how her story started, she falls flat on her face in the hallway, where many guards are going to and from their jobs. She wants to cry. Some scurry away, clearly more clinical staff, but others draw their weapons, pull up their fists, and there is a roar of "Get down and put your hands up!" Initiative! I'd like to think Crusader is like locked himself in his office and it's just like, I'm pretending not to hear anything. I mean, I guess you could if there is agreeableness in thing. So Rose is pretty good initiative. So let me just get a sheet up. Rose has +2 initiatives. That's 10. Rose has got 12. And we'll do maybe 2 sets of guards, one on one side of her, one on the other side of her. So the ones on, say, her left, I guess. So they'd be the ones here. They... Initiative is Dex, I think. So it's +2. No, mine's flat proficiency bonus. Dex mod. Okay, yeah, Dex mod. So theirs is also +2, so that's 7. So the ones left guards. Left guards. They're gonna be rolling the 7. 2 guards suddenly start doing a mocking dance, the L dance from Goody, but get immediately called off by the others. Yeah, fair. And then the guards on the right of her, 4. So they're 4, 5, 6. Right. So she has initiative at least. So, do you know what's really distracting to a big bunch of guards? A few of the guards start dancing randomly, but are stopped by others. Rose can see she is in a bit of a jam, and really, at this point, knows her life in this town is basically over. It's sad. She'll have to leave her family. Her home. The specifications for the modern plumbing she left with normal sized. But she will be leaving alive. So she summons Slark. Da, da, da. Run, Rose, run. She would, but she fell flat on her face last time she tried that. You gotta go, but I give you a Batman costume for a go. Hello, Akari-san, welcome. Batman outfit the guy wears, I mean, yeah. Yeah, so when in doubt, drop a Kraken, right? I need Slark's stat block again. The guards are all pushed back as a Kraken far too large for the whole guardhouse appears out of nowhere. He breaks the roof and lets out a mighty, annoyed cry. How dare you summon me? He screams. Is Rose crushed by this? No. No, but she's definitely injured. There's no way she's not getting out with some, like, thingy. Did Slark ever grow back to his original... You said he grew back to half, but you guys never gave him back his original size, so he's half his original size. That's still rather large, though. Krakens are very big. So he's still big enough to break a building, at least, but he's not big enough to basically destroy the town, you know? No. Rose, luckily, managed to grab onto a tentacle and ride out most of the chaos. I'm sorry, she tells him, but I was in a jam. I helped you with your jam. Would be nice if... Yay! My yarn is here! Thank you. I can finish my arts and crafts projects that I will be selling to you guys soon. Handcrafted merch! Anyway. I helped you with your jam. Would be great if you could help me out of this one. He sighs. What do you need? A lift. I'll lift to somewhere else. Slark looks down at the guards batting them away with his large tentacles. Anywhere in the mind? Rose thinks for a moment, then poses a question to her chat. If I went somewhere that already invented modern plumbing, would just spreading it count as fulfilling my goal? Either way, she reckons that heading to the town that was dropping shit onto Kraken eggs might be a good place to look into things. You can only go to a location that has invented basic plumbing and sewers, but the spread of modern one has to come from Rose. I see. Okay. So if I go there and I can research it and maybe help them improve, and then help broker deals to spread it. Mm-hmm. She asks to go there. Fine. The Kraken agrees. And really, there aren't many in the guardhouse that hold a candle to Slark. Crusader is strangely absent, and any that do stand a chance don't when they are taking pot shots from Rose as well. Slark casts his water breathing spell on Rose, and the two escape the little town. Yay! Oh god. I didn't want to start over in a new town. No. And we don't. All we have on us is our armor, our gnome cheetah, our arcane focus, and a batarang. We have no money. We have fucking nothing to our name right now. Rose be like, I will make sure to shit on your egg specifically. No. We appreciate Slark helping us. We do, cause otherwise we'd be so very done. This is actually a fucking hard reset, honestly. Let's see if we can get ourselves set, because we've got like half an hour of the stream left. I was actually thinking that of taking like a small break from the D&D at some point. What I was hoping to happen this stream is we do the thing we kind of discussed last time, where we try to like indoctrinate the town into the ways of chat and make a cult, but that never really happened because the scene just didn't happen as I expected. Because, what was it? It was this. This threw it all off entirely. This whole set the scene, as soon as I pressed that, everything was off the rails. And then I was hoping, once we indoctrinated the town, that we could get the whole town onto making modern plumbing, and then I'd be like, woo, we did it. We did a whole thing that we needed to do. And then I would be able to take a break, because it'd be like, oh, we did an arc. That's great. But no, instead we hit a hard reset. So, we'll get ourselves, we'll start writing a bit about the town. Let's think about what this new town is. Let's see if we have a town generator of some kind. See where we're going, what we're doing, get ourselves set up a little bit with our next sort of plot hook. But this might be where we, like, leave D&D for a hot minute. Yep, time to make up a new town. Town. Fantasy town names generator. That's great. That's what we need in our lives. So that's a D100 / roll D100. Sewers and basic plumbing are confirmed. We're going to somewhere that has plumbing. Somewhere that has plumbing that is apparently called the City of Fire. This isn't a town we're going to. Holy shit. Let's make some notes. Okay. The town Slark takes Rose 2 is called the City of Fire. It isn't exactly on the sea like Rose's hometown. He has to drop her off a little ways away. What other things? Ooh, rumors. Let's do a roll for rumors. The City of Fire is from the burnt coal and steam and smoke. Ooh, that's good. The city itself is pretty easy to spot. Rose isn't going to get lost any time soon. As a plume of smoke rises in the distance. So let's see what we get from the rumor mill. What rumors have spread about this city? This is a D94 randomly. So 22. Fuck's sake. Hello, howdy, welcome. Rose heard a rumor. From the fishermen at the dock about how the rivers that flow through the city are completely devoid of life. And let's do, this is a city. I feel like we could have maybe some royal family drama, or maybe an unusual or common law. Sounds like also a fun table. What did I miss? I wasn't here for the past 3 streams. My god, howdy, do we have some things to tell you. So the 3 streams before, we got a Kraken as a familiar. That Kraken is the one of Umberlee's chosen. The next episode, that Kraken needed us to help stop poop flowing onto their eggs. So we made a hellgate for the poop to go into instead, you know, as you do. Then I got arrested for crimes against Umberlee. And we tried to sneak out of that. I kind of got caught, so I summoned the Kraken that is now my familiar, and then he's taking me to another city. I basically have nothing, and we're basically hitting a hard reset. And we're going to basically what is Industrial Town. So I'm just going to roll for an uncommon law or something about it too. I'm just building this town. Because I'm thinking we're going to take a small break from D&D after this. And maybe use this hard reset as kind of a, like, season 2. A season break. 57. Everyone has a common number they must wear at all times. If they have the wrong number, they are put in the stocks for however many days the number was off. The number grants privilege or discrimination if too low. People can raise the number by doing good deeds and lose by doing bad things, and both are judged by a council. Black Mirror episode where this takes place by phones. No, I'm not doing that. That's too complicated. Completely devoid of life or death. Ah, yes, the Thames, yes, pretty much. I watched a movie recently where some of the characters ended up in the Thames, and I was like, they're all gonna get superpowers from the absolute garbage that's in there. They're gonna become fish people. It's a city of great invention. Rose isn't too surprised to think this was where the plumbing came from. Now she has the pressure of having to make her name there, with not a gold to her name, and nothing but her armor, her cheetah, her focus, a bat-shaped knife, and a collection of cosmic entities known as chat behind her. Da, 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 da. Fortunately, I think that's just a good place to end. To be fair, we've been really lucky that all the sessions so far have ended really nice at the 2-hour mark, but this one not so much. How about people are seasonally getting poisoned and sick, but they don't know where it's coming from? Ooh, that's a good one. We'll write some things down. I'm gonna like physically write some notes about this so that when we get to it. Sorry, I'm just looking at my notes and I'm like, oh, look at all these magic items I've lost. Ugh, sad. Okay, City of Fire. Let's do some planning then for next time. City of Fire. So this is probably looked over by a forge god of some kind, so I need to look up a forge god. Yeah, I like the idea of the sickness going around, because maybe it's a case of like it might even just be the air, like the industrial air, like it's really dirty air. Sickness going around. The council that rules this place is probably heads of like engineering guilds and things like that. So the council is guilds. This place is known for the slavery of Warforged and autognomes. That's what I'm throwing out. Autognomes. Yeah, people think the flames and smoke are a symbol of hard work, as the smithing god intended, not knowing it's harmful. Or even knowing it's harmful, but being like, he's chosen me to join him by his side. Like that. Oh, let's do people get sick near death and they suddenly become all well with no Oh, that's even better. Suddenly become better. Very confusing. Very good, Howdy. Very good. So what our main factions would be probably blacksmiths. Artificers. Alchemists. And one more. Leather workers, maybe? I mean, that's what Rose is good at. Rose can leather work. That's her one little skill that she's got for herself. She can throw herself into that for a bit of money. I don't want there to be tailors and stuff. This is more of a metal-based city. Tailors and that are important, but they're not nearly as important as the people who put the shit together kind of thing. Convincing a dirty city to upgrade their plumbing to a more hygienic level is going to be a challenge. Yeah, I think so. Especially if they see the consequences of their dirtiness, but then they suddenly get better, so they don't really have consequences. That is also very interesting. Blacksmiths, artificers, alchemists, and the miners. The miners. Because someone's gotta, you know, actually get the materials for all this. So maybe there's a mountain nearby. Iron mines nearby. That would make the most sense, because where are they getting everything they need material-wise? Crafters are considered noble class. But that does mean, in the general scheme of nobles from the City of Fire are kind of looked down upon by nobles of other cities and other parts of the country due to them being labourers that think they are nobles. How awful. Nobles from the city looked down on. Okay, I think we have some interesting things there to work with. That should be really fun. I'm looking forward to that. But, like I said, take a small break from D&D. Mainly because it's a lot on my side. And I think... I don't know if it's a case D&D might be a better one that I maybe do every 2 weeks, because it gives me a chance to sort of catch up with it a little bit. Because this is always a little bit better when I planned a little going in. Because as you can see, I haven't really had time to like print some stuff and stuff like that. I have a lot going on sometimes, so a week of trying to get stuff ready for each stream is difficult. So we might maybe move D&D to every other week or something to give me a bit more time so I can deliver this to the best possible. If inventors are the rich ones and the miners are the poor working class, where do the slaves come in? So the slaves are the inventions of the artificers. They are magical constructs. Warforged and autognomes are magical constructs. In some places they are liberated and they can actually be playable characters. In other places they are treated as the machines that they were born. So this place still treats them as the machines they are born. When it comes to poor working class, it's not really the miners the working class. The working class and the poor in this city are the farmers, the bakers, the tailors, the basically anything that's not any kind of metal working and things like that. Hello Max, welcome. Yes, we could have a potential robot slave revolution. We can be trying to improve their city bits. There's a lot we can do with this. So that's what we are heading towards. Please chat in English, pretty please. I am an uncultured swine and an English person who they attempted to teach other languages when I was in school, but I don't remember any of them. They tried to teach me French and they tried to teach me Spanish, but I only remember random shit bits. So yeah, and a weeb's amount of Japanese. Medieval Skynet, yeah, something like that. We can do some interesting things. So yeah, the poor are the people who, because like the dangerous jobs are just beginning to the autonomes and shit. Oui, omelette de fromage. That one I don't even know from school. We all know that from Dexter's lab. Yeah, good stuff. We have 10 minutes left of the stream. Your voice is so wonderful. If the angels had a voice, then... Who called for this? Whoop. Very flattering. Max, you are a flit. Stop it. I am engaged. Indubitably, the poetic sort. Indubitably. Yeah. What else we got? So yeah, I do maybe every 2 weeks. I need to think about what else is going in this slot, which I've been thinking about a while. My problem is the only other game I was really thinking about making sure I was going to play this year. The only other game I really had lined up was Ace Attorney, but I don't really want to have 2 visual novels going at the same time with 999. So what have I got? Let's have a look. Wait! Oh, I know. Speaking of Obsidian Fire, today's sponsor, Genshin Impact, for the new area. I'd love that. Genshin, sponsor me. I'll play it. Ace Attorney. No, not yet. We will play Ace Attorney this year. 100% it is in the list to play because I got it in the sales recently. But I want to play 999 first, and like I said, I don't want to play 2 visual novels at once. I would rather have a bit more variety. Where's my thing? Achievement, hours played, released it. Added to library, that's what I'm thinking. Oh yeah, so I bought Sorcery as well. What haven't we played yet that I have? I got the Fairy Tail game. We can play the Fairy Tail game. Sorcery Poggers. Yeah, we could play Sorcery. It's kind of a visual novel, but you know, you got dice and stuff. It's really good. So we could have like a Sorcery, a D&D, a Sorcery, and D&D. Because Sorcery is basically like a D&D choose your own adventure, kinda. I got Angels of Death I'd like to play at some point. What else we got that I haven't already played? Near Replicant is one I kind of want to play, but I don't. It's such a long one. I don't know. It's very scary thinking about a long one. I'm not playing Hollow Knight because it's hard, and I'm not very good at hard games. I am a weedy girl. Ender Lilies is probably similar. Oh, but there was recently on Epic a game, a depressing feelsy game. Was just free. I think it's still free on Epic. Behind the Frame. is something I've also been wanting to play. I think it's still free on Epic. Let me check. Yes, still free on Epic at the moment. A game called Behind the Frame, which I think might technically be a visual novel again. Let me check. It's a point and click sort of thing. What does it put it under here? Let me check. What genre does it say? Adventure first-person puzzle. Hey, it doesn't say visual novel. We could technically play that as well. I would like seeing Briony struggle at hard games for 10 hours, but we sadly have limited time. My sanity couldn't take struggling at a hard game for 10 hours. There's a reason Elden Ring has somewhat disappeared. I could not take it. I don't like it. It's not fun. I want to have fun playing video games, not be really annoyed and just not have fun. The only thing about the Stanley Parable is I feel like because I know all the endings and I know all the stuff, I don't feel like I could react in an entertaining way. Same reason I won't play Danganronpa, because I've already played it. I know all the stuff. Yeah, you'll never see me play Bloodborne. No. Maybe if I'm feeling brave, I might try Elden Ring again, but it hurt me last time. It physically hurt me. Physically, mentally, spiritually. I'm not built for that shit. I'm not built for them souls legs. I have the reaction speed of a grandma, and we have to live with this. What else have I got? We also have to keep in mind that sometimes I can't play some of the games I have because they're technically from my fiance's Steam library. Although the only times I can't do that is my evening slots because he's usually playing games at the same time, so it has to be stuff that I can play. Thoughts on Fury? Fury's the boss run, isn't it? The boss run one. I think I would give that a go, you know. Yeah, I'd give Fury a go. If I was gonna have one that is, like, a bang my head against it, Fury is the one I'd go for, I think. Because I don't mind bosses. It's the thing in Elden Ring that gets me is all the mooks and stuff between the bosses. That's the bit that I hate. That's why when I got into the dungeon, I was just like, I hate going through all the mooks. It's annoying. Decently difficult boss rush with amazing lock-in music. Okay, I'll definitely put that on my list. I do need to make a new, stream list this year, because I've gone through, loads of them. I had a list, but most of them have been crossed off. The amount of games you get through while streaming. I didn't even realize. It's been crazy this year. The only upgrades are your own skill. I have seen this game. It looks really good. So Fury, I think I'll definitely put on the list this year. So Ace Attorney, Fury, Behind the Frame, Sorcery. So next week, I think at this time slot, I'll start Sorcery maybe. And we'll do Sorcery 1 week, D&D another week. Sorcery 1 week, D&D another week. It gives me a bit of time to plan between D&D sessions, to print out any extras that we want. Generally get things together a bit more so they're a bit less out of my arse than they are. Not that it hasn't been great. I'm really actually very happy with how these streams have turned out, to be honest. I wasn't sure how it was going to go, but you guys seem to be enjoying it. I've enjoyed it, but it would be nice to have a bit more time in between to properly plan things out a bit better. So that would be good. By the way, we have completely scratched off Minecraft, not requesting to. I forgot about it a hot minute, I won't lie. Probably should go back to Minecraft every so often. I don't know when, I don't know how, I don't know why, but probably should. I don't think it's dead. I just need to go back to it at some point. I need to put it on the list and do a bit of planning. I just kind of forgot. Because, I mean, I would like to make the library bigger. Bigger. So maybe February? Minecraft is not dead. Minecraft don't die. Minecraft never dies. Maybe next month we'll go. But next month is next week. Oh, what is January was so long, but it's ending this week and it's crazy. The Angela mindset. Maybe the 2-week Minecraft urge starts kicking in. Yeah, well, like, I mean, maybe it's something, maybe instead of doing sorcery, we do Minecraft in the middle. Minecraft, D&D, Minecraft, D&D, Minecraft, D&D. Autistic paradise. We shall see. So maybe Minecraft Monday might make a grand return. It is a chance. The urge to play Minecraft come and goes. It really do. I don't tend to have the urge to play Minecraft at all. But then I play it once and I'm like, oh, heck yeah! And then I'm in for a little while. And then I don't care anymore for a while. And then I'm in for a little while and then I don't care for a little while. Yeah, it do go. And then it come. And then it go. Dice ASMR again. Yeah, dice. Yeah, it is time for us to go anyway, so thank you very much everyone for coming. Thank you everyone in chat, thank you to anyone who lurked, thank you to anyone who watches the VOD. I do like to especially thank chat for this stream, because this stream doesn't really work without you guys, and I really appreciate you coming and getting involved and having a good time with moi. As I said, next week we will have something else, whether that be sorcery or Minecraft. I will make a decision in the week. If it is going to be Minecraft, I will let assistants know in chat, in Discord, before we get to that point, just to give you guys a heads up. Some days you forget Minecraft exists, and then all of a sudden you're 12 hours deep in a build and you can't stop. Then it stops for another month. Exactly. But until then, I will be back tomorrow. We're going to be back to the vroom vroom bus of Limbus. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to finally getting through the prologue! Yay! It's gonna be exciting. I'm very excited for Limbus again. But that is not all that we have this week. We have Limbus. We then, after that, we have 999. We're gonna see who lives and who dies in the Oopoo-poo, not Oopoo-poo dungeon. No, wait. In the boat killer escape room thing that we've got going on. Very fun game. I predict 30 plus streams before you catch up to Limbus. Probably, at the very least. My 2 full stop people should help though. Heathcliff and Yanyu? Is that it? I don't know. I'll find out tomorrow. I have not been very good at doing login bonuses. In fact, I'm going to go do that now. Excuse me while I open Limbus. A hot minute. While I give you my shilling time. If you have not already, I would highly appreciate it if you could leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're on YouTube. And if you're not on YouTube, I'd highly appreciate it if you could leave a cheeky follow on Twitch. If you would like to support me in making this something of a part-time job, that would be absolutely lovely. It would help me, you know, pay bills and potentially pay for a nice holiday at some point. That'd be lovely. I want to go on holiday. If you would like to do that, you can do that via YouTube membership, where you can get emotes, exclusive streams, Discord channel, merch discounts, and anyway, sorry, I got distracted by Limbus. There was also the Patreon, where you can get short stories, exclusive streams, merch discounts, and free books. There is the Kofi, where you can commission me to do emotes, and there's also small audiobooks in the Kofi shop. And last but not least, there is my merch store, where you can get ebooks, first edition copies of books that I've written, a notebook, a very soft pillow. As you heard, my last bit of yarn that I need to finish my handcrafted merch has just arrived today, so I'll be getting those finished off and hopefully launched next week. So keep an eye out for those, but until then, they added a notification in the settings to let you know if your energy is full. I mean, I have it on my PC, so that notification isn't really going to work when you've got it through Steam. but it's fine. It's fine. It's have to survive. Once I'm in a bit further and I understand what's needed from it, I can jump in and do grinding and stuff whenever I can. But that's tomorrow me's problem. Current me's problem is saying goodbye. Saying that I had fun. I hope you had fun. This has been Briony Rose Smith, live in the Bin Library. I see you tomorrow. Goodbye.